road safety measures to curb road crashes. Zamfara State Police Command arrests 6 foreigners in connection with illegal mining and terrorism.
We believe they are fully armed. They have taken over the mining pits led by late Halilu Buzu. We want to find out their relationship.
Academics advocate consideration of gender and equal opportunities bill.
Nigeria ranks 130th out of 166 countries in the Global Gender Index.
Hello and welcome to the news desk at 11 on Nta News24. We're live in Abuja. I am Comfort Fashin. The federal government has directed an overhaul of Nigeria's road safety measures aimed at addressing Nigeria's road safety and reduces road traffic accidents across the nation. Vice President Shettima gave the directive during a meeting with the leadership of the Federal Road Safety Corps, led by its co-marshal, Shehu Muhammad, at the presidential villa in Abuja. State House correspondent Abdurrahman Jabrila reports that the vice president says he will inaugurate the National Road Safety Advisory Council, saddled with the responsibility of reducing traffic accidents by half before 2030, stressing the urgent need to address the increasing road accidents on the highways and in the cities caused by non-adherence to traffic regulations. The Vice President, who chairs the National Road Safety Advisory Council, highlighted the importance of leveraging technology and enforcing discipline to improve road safety, emphasizing the interconnected nature of road safety with broader security concerns. Co-Marshal Shehu Muhammad says the National Road Safety Advisory Council is a critical aspect of the updated Nigeria Road Safety Strategy 2021 to 2030, outlining the Council's primary functions to include setting national road safety targets, coordinating efforts between federal, state and local governments, and overseeing the implementation of strategic initiatives. The Council's membership includes 6 governors representing 6 geopolitical zones, various ministers, the National Security Advisor, and the presidents of the Association of Local Governments of Nigeria. And Green Light Initiative, a non-governmental organization, is partnering the Federal Road Safety Corps to promote pedestrian safety with support from the Alliance for Road Safety in Abuja. Suleiman Abdul Wahab reports that the organization launched a streets and markets campaign in some parts of Abuja.
As part of efforts to mitigate the danger inherent in navigating complexities of urban transportation, where the pedestrians and the motorists should work in synergy to create a safer environment, the stakes are high, but with commitment and collaboration, change is possible.
Sometimes motor will hit person, or these riders, they will hit person. They will be running, they will not run slowly, they will run speed.
And this is a busy road, then somebody can forget himself and cross anyhow, then motor, if you are overspeeding, or maybe you are drunk, you don't even need to, or maybe you are answering call, all these things doesn't call for.
Organizations like Green Light Initiative are engaging community leaders, motorists, market men and women, and road safety to advocate stronger policies and better infrastructure to protect pedestrians in Abuja. Many pedestrians and market women also recount their experiences in their daily dealings.
If the road is empty, no way for you that you think that any vehicle will wait for you. They didn't move slowly, they move with speed. Vehicles scratches, so that many times they even hit some people here, For us to even cross is problem.
Why we are actually having this campaign is to advocate for a very good parking space for vehicles, so that those vehicles that have been occupying pedestrian walkway here can be moved to a very good location for them. And we're also advocating for speed reduction, like some of the people we've interacted with. They said we've had some kind of collisions around here involving pedestrians.
With pedestrians in Otako Market, drivers also expressed frustration over the lack of designated zones for pedestrians, oftentimes result in clashes with them. In Abuja, Suleiman Abdul Wahab, Nta News.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has conferred the nation's second highest national honor, the Grand Commander of the Order of Niger, on the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas. In his 64th independence anniversary speech on 1st October, President Tinubu conferred the Commander of the Federal Republic, CFR, on the Speaker and the Deputy Senate President. A statement by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, says the development led to a debate in the House of Representatives on Wednesday, calling on the President to confer a higher honor on the Speaker. President Tinubu was persuaded by the House of Representatives' position and has decided to remedy the historical error and oversight. Thus, he has decided to upgrade the Speaker to GCON from CFR in accordance with the National Order of Precedence. The Speaker, the Senate President, other principal officers of the National Assembly, and the Chief Justice of Nigeria will be formally decorated with their new honors later. And Zamfara State Police Command has arrested 6 foreigners from Burkina Faso and Niger Republic in connection with legal mining and tourism in the state. The State Commissioner of Police, Mohammed Shehu Dalijan, paraded the suspect at the command headquarters in Gusau.
The federal government has since in 2019 placed an embargo on mining activities in all parts of Zamfara state as part of measures to address the prevailing security challenges in the state, which are often linked to gold mining. Though the ban is still enforced, the mining activities seem to have continued unabated in some parts of the state. This is the latest arrest of the suspected illegal miners, numbering 13, by the operatives of the Zamfara State Police Command. 3 of the suspects, who are from Burkina Faso, were arrested in Anka local government area of the state, where the mining site of the recently killed bandit kingpin Halilu Sububu is said to be located.
We are trying to find out where they kept their arms, because we believe they are fully armed. They have taken over the mining pits led by late Halilu Buzu. We want to find out their relationship, how they came and enter into that bush and remain there doing mining and nothing has happened to them.
Exhibits recovered from the suspects are some dangerous chemicals used in extracting gold.
For someone to leave Burkina Faso to come and enter our bush where our people cannot ordinarily enter, there is more to it. That's why I invited the federal mining officer so that we put the heads together and see what we can do about this ugly trend.
Others are 10 illegal miners arrested in Telata Mafra local government area of the state with many bags of mineral processing chemicals. Also paraded are 3 other foreigners from the Niger Republic arrested with 3 locally fabricated AK-47 rifles and an AK-47 ammunition. CP Dalijan reiterates the commitment of the Zamfara State Police Command to ensuring that the federal government's subsisting ban on mining activities in all parts of the state is fully enforced. In Gusau, Jamilu Ibrahim, NTA News.
Chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Polytechnic and Higher Technical Education, Fuad Kayode Laguda, has promised to ensure that the funding challenges of the federal polytechnics, Kaduna, are addressed in the 2025 budget. He said this during the committee's oversight visit to the institution towards improving technical education in the country.
We thought it was right for us to be here before we start going around the polytechnics before the end of the year and before we start a new budget cycle.
In another development, the chairman, House Committee on Youth in Parliament, Ayodeji Alao Akala, at a media briefing has urged youth in the country to take advantage of the 30-day youth confab announced by President Bola Tinubu to address their demands.
We are today. We are right now. So if you cannot get involved in the discourse, then what are we doing? We need to get involved in this discourse.
Federal representing Ikeja Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, James Faleke, has lauded the renewed hope initiative of the federal government. At a forum to honor personalities who have contributed meaningfully to development of the country, the House of Representative member says government efforts target grassroots development.
Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, my leader, my mentor, my everything, that God has used him to mentor me to the level that I am today. I appreciate all and sundry in my federal constituency for making it possible for this award to happen. Our slogan is service to the people, and we'll continue to serve. When you are recognized, it's about saying you need to continue to do more.
No, I think people that serve humanity should be encouraged, and I must commend the organizers of this event. This shows that people in their little corners, when they contribute their quota to nation building, people recognize them.
It's encouraging for people to do well when they are honored in a situation like this. Others will emulate definitely.
Areas that you can celebrate this administration. One is stabilizing the national unity of this country, which is basic. Without national unity, we won't be here. We won't converge here.
We decided to carve out a niche and also an idea to project them to the world. You know, for people to know that they are doing well and for them to be celebrated and to feel that they should do more.
This is News Desk at 11 on NTA News 24. Let's take a break now. More reports when we return. The Social Science Academy of Nigeria wants the National Assembly to reconsider and pass into law the Gender and Equal Opportunities Bill to enable women and contribute more in development of the country. The group once again projected the importance of the bill at a forum on Gender and Equal Opportunities Bill and Democratic Deepening held in Abuja. Joseph Otson reports.
Opportunities Bill failed to skate through the floor of the 9th National Assembly. It is a framework towards empowering women and upscaling them to the mainstream of the nation's economic development.
The bill was initially rejected because it was claimed that Section 42 of the Constitution of Nigeria, as amended, had already guaranteed equal opportunities for everybody. But what we're trying to emphasize here is that the passage of the bill will facilitate the upgrading of women's status in society in Nigeria.
The Social Science Academy of Nigeria believes the bill goes beyond gender equality and can unlock lots of cultural, religious, and traditional elements hindering development of women who would have played a significant role in nation building.
Over 70% of women, especially in rural areas, lack access to basic education and health care. Nigeria ranks 130th out of 166 countries in the Global Gender Index, while gender-based violence remains pervasive, affecting nearly 1 in 3 women.
Available statistics show that out of the 233 million estimated population of Nigeria, women are 110 million in number. Neglecting this significant number of Nigeria's population to the Social Science Academy of Nigeria undermines one of the country's most important resources. In Abuja, Joseph Utsen, NTA News.
The government is distributing rice to more than 13,000 vulnerable people in Kebbi State. The Minister for Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, says the gesture extends to flood victims in the state. Correspondent Abdul Jalil Muhammad Bawa reports.
The gesture is part of the federal government's food security program, an initiative of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration to support vulnerable citizens nationwide.
We are thanking the APC administration for choosing the most vulnerable like us. I just received rice and I thank you.
Special thanks for this gesture. May God protect him.
Flagging off the distribution in Birnin Kebbi, the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, highlighted the program's success in alleviating the suffering of poor masses.
So we are going to come out with a program that will, so that we can advise our farmers to mitigate against the devastating effects of climate change. So some of those temporary pains, they are usually in life, but palliatives such as this and what the governor has been doing has served to douse the challenges.
Governor Nasir Idris reaffirmed his administration's commitment to supporting President Tinubu's initiatives in the state, with a view to bringing succor to less privileged individuals.
Let me put in on record that this is the third batch of palliative the people of Kebbi State have received from the federal government. On the benevolence of the President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
These collaborations demonstrate the government's dedication to addressing the needs of affected individuals. In Birnin Kebbi, Abdul Jalil Muhammad Bawa, NTA News.
Borno State's government has confirmed cholera outbreak in the state. Commissioner for Health and Human Services, Professor Baba Malam Ghana, confirmed the outbreak in Maiduguri in Borno State. Fatima Isa reports.
200 samples suspected to be cholera were earlier sent for testing, out of which 17 indicated positive of the deadly disease. Borno State Commissioner of Health and Human Services, Professor Baba Malam Ghana, attributed the outbreak to the recent flood that devastated parts of Maiduguri and environs, displacing about 2 million people, as well as resulting to contamination of potable drinking water.
It's very important that all of us are aware of this disease and take precautions to ensure that, this disease does not take root in our state.
Though no reported case of fatality so far, the commissioner noted that out of the 451 samples collected from 5 local government areas comprising Jere, Mafa, Kwandiga, Dikwa and MMC, 17 came out positive. The commissioner noted that cholera case might now be on an increase across local government areas of Borno State, considering the fact that there are reported cases of the infectious disease in neighboring states of Adamawa and Yobe. He was emphatic that the state government has directed the ministry to carry out immediate intervention to every ramification to contain the menace. Humanitarian partners and organizations including World Health Organization and MSF have also set up facilities to handle suspected cases, in addition to making about 400,000 cholera vaccines available to contain further spread of the infectious disease. In Maiduguri, Fatima Isa, NTA News.
This is the news at NTA News24. Let's take a quick look at the major highlights. Federal government directs overhauling of road safety measures to curb road crashes. Zamfara State Police Command arrests 6 foreigners in connection with illegal mining and terrorism.
We believe they are fully armed. They have taken over the mining pits led by late Halilu Buzu. We want to find out their relationship.
Zamfara State academics advocates consideration of Gender and Equal Opportunities Bill.
Nigeria ranks 130th out of 166 countries in the Global Gender Index.
President Tinubu congratulates Chief Henry Omajali, the former chairman of the Action Congress (AC), Action Congress of Nigeria (ACN), and the All Progressives Congress (APC) in Lagos State on his 80th birthday. The president, in a statement by the special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, rejoices with the lawyer, businessman and political ally who also serves as commissioner for special duties in Lagos State during the president's tenure as governor. The president acknowledges Chief Ajomale's lifetime of service, selfless leadership and immense contributions to the state and the nation. He believes that Chief Ajomale's remarkable leadership qualities have been evident since his early days as a student union leader and have shown through his work in the courtroom, boardroom, political arena and active membership of Lagos State's well-respected Governance Advisory Council, GAC. And similarly, President Bola Tinubu felicitated with former Governor of Ondo State, Olusegun Mimiko, on his 70th birthday and rejoices with him for attaining the biblical milestone of 10. The president recalls Mimiko's activism as a student union leader and his struggle with like minds to retrieve his mandate from usurpers in 2009, which inspired similar struggles. To President Tinubu, Dr. Mimiko's contribution to his state and the nation as a commissioner for health at 2 different times, as Minister of Housing, Secretary to the Ondo State Government and Governor from 2009 to 2017 are deeply appreciated. The President commends Mimiko's achievements as a political leader and trailblazer. He was the first governor produced by the Labour Party. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has described the late wife of Akwa Ibom State Governor Patience Umo Eno as a peaceful and God-fearing woman who truly loved her people. This was when she paid a condolence visit to the state governor, Pastor Umo Eno, at the governor's lodge in Uyo. SEDA's correspondent Adeni Taiwo reports.
You know, I can't just say it grieves me. It's just dawning on me that's why my advice to when you meet anybody, treat them with love and respect. I'm glad that I was able to show her a little bit of time, and God will, support you.
That concludes the news desk at 11 on Nta News 24. I am Comfort Fashim.